So, hi guys, it's SpaceNarwhal here, and today we are starting a series. I've got a nice big build in the back of my head that, well, it's something I've always wanted to build. Now, some of you might have seen the Studio Ghibli film Laputa, Castle in the Sky. It was re-released by Disney in 2003. But Laputa, the actual building, the actual castle, was just something I fell in love with as soon as I saw it. It's really, really beautiful building, structure, place. It's more than a building. I mean, they showed the movie on TV a few months ago, and I was talking to my friend on Steam at the time. It's like, I want to build this. So now I'm actually building it. It's going to take a long time. It's a big build. But yeah. So let's get going. I started off building the ceiling, the world ceiling. There's a Stargate up there so I can actually get back. And I just built a nerd pole down. I needed to make sure I could actually fit the whole thing under the ceiling because it's so big. You can see there, I'm just starting to build a hemisphere right at the bottom of my nerd pole as a starting point. I found a really nice template for building spheres and hemispheres on, I think it's a Minecraft forum, and I'll link that in the description. You can see here now we're just building out from the central pillar. Build out in a cross shape for the first of the rings. Marked out, I think it's 5 blocks at the end, then another 2 inside, so that I can build a 5-block wide ring all the way around. See here we're starting in the back corner just to be courteous to the camera. Yeah, so just build around the ring. I think this is the bottom of the main ring, but we'll see. I thought I got it wrong. I think I actually built it 1 block too far. That's north. Again, just moving the half circles that I built because they're in the wrong place. Then we start on the outside circle, which should be, I think it's 10 blocks larger diameter than the other one. Should be, but probably isn't. can see I got wrong there, so I had to go back and change it. Build out with cyan wool to mark the corners, because I didn't want to build a load of circles. Well, I changed it all to sandstone first, because I built it in stone. Realised I still wanted the cyan wool. Just copy and pasted. There's 7 there. There's 7 eventually, to get the final height. That first ring. Now start work on that's the south side. Build a little round tower on the wall. Again, I'm working with stone because that way I can see what is tower and what is ring. But eventually I will world edit those into sandstone to match the rest of it. Took me a little while to get the dome on the top just right. Decided to work underneath and not move the camera. I built another small part dome underneath because a flat base looks kind of stupid, so I didn't. There we go, we world edited it. There, changed it to sandstone. It's all smooth sandstone. And then I put light blue wool rings around the bottom and second from top. There's no point doing it by hand when I can just world edit it. So I've left those cyan wool. Start putting a floor around next. And some walls so that you don't fall off when you're walking around on the top. A friend came to visit and decided to say hi to my camera account. There's 2 people flying around now. He killed some mobs and then flew off. And I decided rather sensibly to build the next tower by hand. I have to run back to check out how it looks. Oh wait, no, my friend came back. Then building an intermediate tower is a lot more difficult than the 2 on the corners. But once I've got all 3 towers built right, it was a lot easier to do the other 1, 2, 3, other 5. Yes, I had to count. I think I'm just working underneath the intermediate tower. Just decided not to move the camera. Yes, here we go. You can see the part domes I built. I just put the floor on the underside as well. Mark off with some more cyan wool, and then just copy and paste the towers round. Then I decided that this was going to be the middle ring. There's supposed to be 3, so I just built up and in, and built these new wings, spokes. Because I didn't need the old ones anymore, I did cut those out and paste them higher up and just reuse the bits I already had. because I knew I could world edit, just copy and paste the quarters. I think I still marked out all 4 quarters of the circle, but I probably only built 1. I'm recording this audio after I've actually done the video. I'm just watching it back. All the footage is sped up. This is days of work condensed into 10-15 minutes. I'm just using the blue wool to build the lower part of the outer circle because I didn't want to bother doing another world edit to change it. I'm just building a quarter at a time. I realised I had to build a little bit more so that I could put a tower in. Just shuffle around so we can see. I'll do a second tower on the end of the corner, and then another intermediate one. A lot of flying backwards and forwards just to make sure that they all match and they're all in proportion to each other. And of course now it's swarming with mobs too. Those rings are hollow, so at the minute are just completely full of mobs. There's loads of creepers and endermen and stuff in them. It's not nice. Another friend came and lit those up, but I don't know if that's going to be in this episode or not. Then again we're just copying and pasting the quarters round to make a full ring. By this time I was so tired, my head just hurt so much, I just gave up. Moved the ring, put it a few blocks lower down, but we're just getting to the point now. This was something like 3 in the morning, and I just didn't want to do any more. So tune in for the next episode, which I think I've already recorded by the time this is actually uploaded.